Well, for the majority of the day today along the Grand Strand and the PD, here's what we saw. Gloomy skies, some storms this morning maybe woke you up, but look at our time lapse along the Grand Strand over the past couple of hours. Those clouds starting to peel away a bit. However, many places still seeing quite a bit of cloud cover out there, but the majority of places this afternoon we're on the dry side considering how wet we were this morning with some heavy rain. We'll look at some totals from our storm trackers after we watch this one lone shower in portions of Marion County. Some moderate rain on the border of Marion County just to the north of Pamplico, and also Gallivan's Ferry are currently drying up from one very light shower. But earlier this morning and right before lunchtime we saw some heavy rain from a burst of energy in the upper levels of the atmosphere. This has pulled away. However, some remnants of some very light spotty showers, perhaps a little bit of drizzle out there as well along the coast. Sometimes the radar doesn't pick up drizzle very well, so you may encounter a little bit of mist if you're out and about this evening. We'll also be dealing with quite a bit of cloud cover this evening as well, with some breaks from time to time, and there is a slight chance late night tonight we could see another round of just some lighter amounts of shower activity. And as we head into the upcoming work week, we're going to return to a typical summer-like pattern with high pressure moving back in, meaning more sunshine, more heat, and also lower chances for rain on Monday. Let's check out the rain from today from our storm trackers. Obviously a soggy morning and early afternoon out there. Our storm tracker in Myrtle Beach bringing in nearly 2 inches of rain. Surfside Beach at under 1.5 inches, so obviously a lot of rain along the Grand Strand, and even in places like Gallivan's Ferry, over 1 inch of rain there, as well as Bucksport. Florence, not as much rain, but shy of 1 inch. That's still a lot of rain considering how wet it's been over the past couple of months. But we will see a decrease in rain chances as we head through the upcoming work week, but we're also going to see some warmer numbers. Check out the temperatures currently, middle 80s generally, lower 80s along the Grand Strand, 80 in Wilmington. Lumberton having a little issue with that number today, but probably in the lower 80s there. And that's really where we stay today, low to middle 80s. We should be in the upper 80s to near 90 this time of year. So for once, we're below average. However, that's going to change as we get through the work week, and we'll check that out in your 7-day forecast. First, here are your forecast headlines. Some isolated showers tonight, a few very light ones currently, perhaps a few more as we head through the late night hours. On Monday, temperatures heating up again, and you know what? That humidity is going to go back up as well. So at least was bearable this weekend. That's going to change. And of course, we are in the midst of hurricane season. We're watching something in the tropics. So we'll look at that and then tell you why it's something that we'll be watching closely for you. This is in between Africa as well as South America. We're watching it last night, about a 40% shot of becoming something in the next 48 hours. But thunderstorm activity has really exploded and it is becoming more organized. However, for depression to form, there needs to be that center of low pressure, that pinpoint of center of circulation. And we haven't found that yet, or at least the National Hurricane Center hasn't. And that's probably because hurricane hunters don't check a system out that's this far away. But this is something that we'll be watching for you as it tracks to the west-northwest, because here's a look at what some of the computer models are hinting. As I mentioned, continuing that west-northwest track. So this takes out the computer models over the next 5 days. Now this is far up, but we want to remind you it's something that we're going to be watching closely. Here are the Lesser Antilles. Obviously here is the southeast coast where we are, and this goes out 5 days. So by Friday, perhaps to the north of Puerto Rico. Still a lot of uncertainty with this because of the time framing. All the computer models not exactly sure where it will go. And right now it's just a tropical wave, but something of course we'll watch closely for you and update for you as we get through the work week. We'll have another update, and if this does become Tropical Depression 3, we'll let you know tonight at 11. Let's future track for you as we head through the evening hours tonight. Perhaps some isolated showers, but anything that develops won't be nearly as heavy as what we saw out there this morning. On future track Monday, we will see a decrease in cloud cover, but also some lingering clouds, so mixture clouds and sunshine to partly sunny skies. By afternoon time, some isolated showers and a few storms, but nothing like what we saw this weekend. And that high pressure, it's going to heat us up and bring back the humidity. Tonight near 70 inland, lower 70s at the beach. Isolated showers, perhaps a rumble of thunder, but nothing significant expected. Here's that heat up near 90 in Florence on Monday, 91 in Lumberton. Upper 80s at the beach with partly sunny skies. If you do have beach plans, not a bad beach day, especially if you maybe couldn't go today because of the clouds. Winds out of the southeast at about 10 and 1 to 2 foot waves on the water. Here's your beach forecast over the next 7 days. Rain chances really staying limited until the end of the work week thanks to drier conditions, but it is going to be hot and humid, lower 90s along the Grand Strand by Wednesday and Thursday, and inland spots middle 90s again, so low to middle 80s. Hopefully you enjoyed that today, although it was a little gloomy out there. Yeah. Sunshine's back, the heat and humidity are back, and obviously we'll watch that system for you in the tropics.
All right, thanks so much, Lindsay.